know how to use a smartphone. All right, I'll give you all bail. So, dogfight is when your opponent, first on bottoms in half guard, they kick their knee through and they follow up and they wrap around your waist. So this is tight waist. Dogfight is when you're able to scoop my leg and come up to this. This is called dogfight. Now, what I want to talk about is how to deal with both scenarios. And I saw this a lot, where people were getting, they were leaving space and they were like trying to do this, like grab the collar, grab the head. Right? When you're overextending, you're reaching for your opponent's head. When you have this knee shield, you're giving them a very free undercut or an arm drag. The arm drag probably less likely, right? But the tight waist entry is wide open. But I don't like people. I mean, if you were to grab an armpit material here, you're pretty safe, right? Because if he tries to enter it, I can just punch him. When you go for the collar, it's very easy for him to just swing his arm underneath. Right? And then that material is just going to fold and he's going to get the tight waist. So I want to put a whizzer hook in first and foremost. This is the biggest thing. Right? I'm uppercutting his armpit and then I bring my fist like to his shoulder. Right? He's got his head up the inside. Now, what I want to do is I need to get this head out of my jaw. Right? He's pushing it up into my chin. So I can bring my hand in and find that seal, or like that seat post on his neck. I don't want to go like this. Right? I want to think about like when we did the rear naked choke, we slid our hand in. I'm gonna have to slide my hand over the back. Fine, and I'm gonna start pushing down. Now Darian actually did a really good job when, I can't remember who it was that was doing it, somebody dog fought on him, and he posted and then he actually gripped his own form like a Kimura. And now he really drove it out. It was beautiful to watch because he completely stuffed it. Now take a bow, Darian, take a bow. Right? You're able to stuff. Right? This is great too. Or if you're able to hook the back of the neck with just that whizzer hook, right? And like really fold their neck in, great. The chances are, all right, you're just gonna be pushing like, think about like a straight arm from away, so they get that hook. Now once I'm here, I want to get up on my toes, all right, and try to cut my knee through so I can turn my knee away. Right? So I get up on those toes so I can turn my knee away. Right? Now I know he's going to try to chase. Right? So part of that too is I need to make sure I'm not leaning back. Right? So when I'm driving my way into the knee. Right? Got the wrist before, I got that little clamp or quarter in my hand. Turn my knee away and I drop to that side. Right? Because now right here, I can run around towards north-south. Right? If he wants to turtle out, I'll jump on that front headlock here. Alright, and now I'm going to really control the start coming around and taking it back. Right? So that's one way. Another thing that I saw a lot of people do is from the dogfight is they were jumping on front headlocks. Boom! Someone dogfight on them, they were able to get their arm over the top and get the front headlock. This is good still. Now, you don't want to try to drop back on a guillotine, or even like feeding a Darce is pretty dangerous here because I don't have good angle, right? His arm's around my waist, right? So it's pulling the shoulder off the neck line. Right? If the shoulder's not on his neck, I'm not going to be able to choke him. I could probably neck crank him if I've got a really good squeeze, but I want to get the choke, right? So if I have the front headlock, I just get my shoulder on the back of his neck. Same rule applies. Bring my hands to my chest, all right? I'm pulling up, right? Just to make everything tight. I get up on my toes so I can get my knee on top of their thigh. My knee is on his thigh, so because he had to kick this leg through, all right? And he's going to be posted more than likely, right? Because he's keeping his base. So it's going to be easy for me to pop and get my knee on top of his thigh. Right? Where if he had a whizzer or a half guard with a knee shield, right, I wouldn't be able to just pop my leg up that easily. But from here, I can still do the same thing. I turn that knee away, and I slide through to my hip. Right? Now from here, square up with him, All right, and I'm still in that front headlock. All right, and I can look to go to the back. What I saw a lot of was people keeping their knee pointed towards their opponent. We did a good job a lot of times of getting their knee up, not the back of the front. But they were like driving their knee into their opponent, all right? Well, the problem with that is they can butterfly hook you, they can rock you back, all right? If I'm here, all right? And Steve just falls back with this underhook and this right leg. He falls back and goes to his left. I could just easily get rolled, which did happen to one of the students here. And they ended up in this position, partner or their opponent got on top in the side control, all right? And then they got sweep points because it was initiated from a guard, all right? So they got swept. They lost it, and then I'm pretty sure they got mounted after. So they lost 3 points for the sweep, and then they lost 4 for the mount, all right? So that's why it's important you turn that knee away and you just kind of turn, drop to that leg. Because now your outside leg is free to step and come up to your knees. Right? Realistically, I don't want to do a front headlock on my knees. I want to be on my toes, driving my head down towards the mat. Okay. One more time. We're in half up, right? Come on. He's got a knee shield. Right? It's going to be a lot harder for me to pop up and get my knee here if he just push it through with his hand. He's just going to push it through. If he's dogfighting me, and he sits up and kicks through, I jump on that front headlock. If I'm here, if he goes to push with his hand, he's going to give me the pass. Because that right hand, he would push my knee through, that's his kickstand. That's what's keeping him. That's what's keeping his weight up so that he can hold my legs. When he goes to push, I'm going to flatten him, which is what I need. I need him not in the dog foot or in the tight legs. Does that make sense to everybody? Right. Is anybody unclear about how to go from either just the whizzer, posting on the head, or the full front headlock to get your leg to get out?
I mean, I'm gonna need some help when I do it. I'm like, it's all new to me.
Once you, either way, you get here or here, step up, the knees on the inside of the thigh, post, swivel that leg away. So it points as far away from your opponent as possible. Slide, drop to your hip. And in both scenarios, you're just going to turn and get on your toes so that you're in front headlock position like a north-south. Okay. Go ahead and drill that for 5 minutes. Just go back and forth 2 and 2. All right? And that'll be it for today, okay?